This whole story takes me back because my heart dropped immediately. I was so scared. What's up, you guys? It's your girl Amber, and today I want to tell y'all another story time video, and this one is about the first time that my sister caught me with a girlfriend. She literally walked in on us getting freaky, which was so embarrassing, y'all. I was recently interviewed and this came up and I was like, yo, why haven't I shared that story? So I want to talk to you guys about it today because it was pretty life-changing. I mean, I know that we all kind of have those stories where people literally see something that they're not supposed to see, and they find information out about us that we aren't ready to reveal to them, or we never want to reveal it to them. But this was really crucial and it really stressed me out because I was really scared of what my sister would think. I was really scared of her opinion when it came to my sexuality, and I was scared of how she was gonna react, so I didn't want to tell her until I kind of was forced to. This was one of those moments where I had to own up to it because there was no excuse for what she saw. But not that I needed an excuse, but I couldn't tell her something that wasn't true any longer. So this happened my senior year, the summer after I graduated. Now, if you guys don't know our backstory, my sister and I had our own apartment. So I was at home and my sister wasn't supposed to come home for hours, and she said she might not even come home that night, right? So I thought I had the whole house to myself. I had a whole little nice dinner. I was setting the vibe. I had my sex playlist blasting throughout the whole house, okay? So we started in the living room where we had dinner and everything, and little by little, clothes came off until we got in the room. So in the living room, down the hallway and into my room, there was pieces of clothing of each of ours, okay? And then I left my bedroom door open and I had the shower going and I only had a candle in there, which is like candlelit moment or whatever, because I literally thought no one was coming home, okay? So I thought I could like set this whole scene up and everything would be fine. Can you imagine how it was to be all in this moment and have all this going on, and the connection was there and the vibe was there and everything was great between dropping the clothes, having a whole moment in the shower, and things were happening in the shower, and all I hear is, Amber? Y'all, my heart dropped, okay? I'm in the shower and I was like, oh, stop. And I was like listening for a second. I was like, I just heard it in my mind. I didn't just hear that. That was in my mind. That was in my mind. This is how I envisioned my sister walked into that mess. Literally probably looked like somebody broke in. So she's like looking at everything. She's like, Amber? And then she probably noticed the trail of clothes leading to the bedroom that was full open, the music blasting, which was a freaky playlist, and then heard the shower running and put it all together. And then I heard it again. Amber, are you okay? Y'all, oh my God, oh my God. So it initially went from, oh my God, is everything okay, to being like, oh. And I feel like that last oh was when she saw other female clothing on the ground too. This whole story takes me back because my heart dropped immediately. I was so scared. I didn't even know what to do. Like, I was more scared of my sister than it was like a parent. I don't know why. I didn't know what to do. I turned off the shower. I started getting dry. I put on my robe and I literally crept out a little bit and closed my door. I was like, I'll be out a minute. I locked it, and then I literally had a whole freak out moment. I didn't want her to know who it was with. That's the other thing too, is because it was a mutual friend of ours and she wasn't ready to know all this information, right? So I was like, oh my God. We looked at each other. I was like, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? She's like getting dressed already because she's like, oh my God, this is crazy. So I'm just like, oh, you gotta go out the window. You gotta go out the window. That's like the only thing that happens right now. Like, Ashton can't see you. She can't know what's going on. You gotta go out the window. And she's over there like, what? You want me to go out the window? I'm like, I only live on the second floor. It's easy. I'll like do the sheet thing and I'll climb you down and everything's gonna be good. And she's over there like, what? And then she started thinking about it like, yeah, I don't want Ashton to know either. All right, I guess I gotta go out the window. So we're sitting there and she's like getting her clothes together. I'm getting her bag together, and I'm literally getting like a movie, like a sheet, and I'm like tying it up and I'm like, throw it out the window. And she's like, no, I think I can jump. So she gets out of the window and she's like holding on to the edge, and then she looks down and then she just literally starts shaking. She's like, oh, I thought I could do it. Oh, it's harder than I thought I could do it. And I'm like, grab onto the shade. And I know we're probably loud, and Ashley can probably hear this at this point, so I'm also like, shh, just hurry up and jump, like, you know, whatever. separate, which is so crazy. But then I can see she started to like shake a little bit more and just get really, really scared. And then I started to feel so guilty, and I cannot do this to her. So I was like, no, I'm not gonna do this. I climbed her back into the house, and I'm just like, I'm so sorry. I even like thought that was an option. Like, we're not gonna do that. Like, if Ashton finds out, she finds out. Like, if she's mad, she's mad. And so we were literally sitting there, and I was like, okay, let me go outside and see what the reaction is from Ashton, and I'm gonna get our clothes, and I'll be back. I open the door and I start tiptoeing outside, like going down the hallway, picking up clothes, and I'm like looking for my sister. I'm like, Ashton? No answer. So I'm like scared now, because I'm like, she's probably sitting on the couch with her leg folded over, sitting there like, like I'm in trouble, right? And I was like, oh no, I don't want this for myself right now. So I'm like tiptoeing, I'm grabbing the clothes, and I'm like looking for her everywhere. I'm like, Ashton? And I start calling her name everywhere, and I go in her room, and I go in the bathroom, and I go in the living room, and she's nowhere to be found. And I was like, So I go back in the room, and then she's in there, and she's like, what happened? What'd she say? What's going on? And I was like, she's not here. And we were both like, what? We were so confused, because that's not like Ashton. You know, she likes to be in the business. And even if the circumstances are a little bit awkward, she thrives in those situations. So in my head, I was like, okay, let me call her. Because for some reason, I thought that there was a way that I could talk her into thinking that she didn't see what she saw. And so I called my sister on the phone. I was like, hey. She's like, hi. It's like one of those highs, like, I know what you're doing, right? And I was just like, oh, you left? And she's like, yeah. And I was like, oh, okay, I heard you, and I came out. She's like, and I was like, okay, are you okay? And she's like, I'm good. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm good. I'm just over here in the shower by myself. And she's like, playing. I know you over there, and I know who else is over there, because I saw all the clothes on the ground and blah, blah, blah. That's why I left. I wanted to give you all your privacy, because you try to keep things from me, but obviously I know what's going on. I don't even know why you're trying to hide it. I can't even believe that you're gonna sit here and act like I didn't see what I saw. I know what was going on. Y'all were in the shower together, huh? Yo, I'm like, oh my God. Okay, she was relentless. I mean, she asked all the questions and everything, and I was like, what are you talking about? Like, why? I wasn't in the shower with anybody else. I mean, my friend was in the room. Yeah, I was in the shower, and she's like, Amber, your sex music was playing. You think I don't know what was happening? Yeah, we're just vibing. We were just hanging out, you know what I mean? Like, I literally was trying so hard to just be like, didn't see what you saw, because I'm not ready to tell you. I just wanted to share that story, because after that, you know, my sister didn't really bug me for a while, but I see now that she started to do her intel. She started to like look and see and pick up on things, and then I feel like she was like waiting for me to tell her what's up, you know? And I like how we did it, because I feel like me really waiting to tell her when I was ready gave her time to kind of soak it all in. So by the time I told her, she was just like, all right, cool. And then over time that she saw that I was really happy and who I was happy with, she was really supportive of me. And that's sharing something with you guys, because a lot of times we're really scared of what somebody's reaction is gonna be to us, and we feel like they might disown us and things like that. And that's for real true, because that really happens, and that's happened with some people. But then there's people that just know us, you know, and know more about us than we realize. And so she was really more so like, finally, I've been known this whole time. It's really that I just did not want that to be the way she found out. You feel me? Oh my God, you guys, that's so embarrassing. That's not how I wanted to go out. That's not how I wanted to come out. And I can't believe I literally almost risked her life to hide my secret. When I said the story in the interview, I literally hit her up and I was like, I am so sorry I put you through that. And she was like, shit, I was trying to jump out the window. I didn't want no smoke from Ashton either. And that had me hella weak that everybody was scared of my sister as much as I was. But anyways, you guys, I hope you liked this video and resonated with it in some way. If there was something that happened to you that was similar to this, if somebody outed you or found out about you or walked in on you, put it in the comments below. But also make sure you guys check out my Facebook page. I have the link down below because I post more often on there. I think you guys would really love those videos. I love you guys so much. Stay amazing, stay proud, and stay woke. Peace.